You might think Bluey is just another sweet kids show, but what if I told you it's hiding emotional backstories in plain sight? These aren't just throwaway moments. They're subtle, deeply layered clues that reveal heartbreak, healing, and even adoption right under our noses. And once you notice them, you'll never watch Bluey the same way again. Let's start with something most people miss entirely. In the episode Pass the Parcel, we see the usual Bluey charm: a party, a game, and a lesson. But look closer. While the kids argue over how the game should be played, there's a character quietly standing out: Missy. She looks nothing like her mom, and the way they interact, it feels different. Fans have speculated for a while now. Could Missy be adopted? Bluey never tells us outright, but the visual differences, paired with her subtle character arc, suggest there's more going on behind the scenes than we realize. But here's where it gets even more surprising. In The Sign, a butterfly named Flappy makes an appearance. Seems random at first, right? But if you've been paying attention, you'll remember the episode Slide, where Bingo and Lila rescue a caterpillar. They build it a cozy little home and care for it until, yep, it becomes a butterfly. And not just any butterfly, it's Flappy. This tiny detail connects 2 episodes across seasons, quietly highlighting Bingo's kindness and how her actions created something beautiful. No narration, no big speech, just a silent, emotional reward that only sharp-eyed viewers will catch. And this is what makes Bluey different. While the kids are giggling at dog antics, the show is slowly telling adults an entirely different story, one of growth, family, and real-life emotions wrapped in colorful animation. And believe me, we're just scratching the surface. In the next part, we'll uncover how a background couple's rocky relationship becomes a full-blown emotional storyline without ever being directly mentioned. But just when you think Bluey's all about the kids, the adults quietly steal the show. Let's talk about someone you probably never thought had a full-blown romantic arc: Cornelius. Yeah, Cornelius. Remember him? In earlier episodes, he pops up dating different dogs, never with the same partner twice. It's like a blink and you miss it dating history. But if you track his background appearances closely, you'll see a journey most shows wouldn't bother telling unless it was front and center. He goes from casual dates to brief flings until eventually he finds stability, now happily partnered with Terrier's mom. No drama, no big speech, just a soft background story of a guy who finally finds the one. And it's told entirely without dialogue. It's wild how Bluey builds emotional arcs like that with nothing but subtle visuals. But it doesn't stop there. In the episode Facey Talk, things get a little more real. At first, you're focused on Muffin being, well, Muffin. She's hogging the pretend phone and refuses to share with Socks, causing the usual chaos. But if you pay attention to what's happening behind them, the story changes completely. In the background, Stripe and Trixie are arguing. Their voices aren't front and center, but you can feel the tension. It's one of the few times Bluey drops the illusion of perfect parenting and gives us something raw, real-life relationship stress. And here's the thing, it's not played for drama. It's not a full-blown fight scene. It's just there, quiet, messy, and honest. The way they eventually cool down, too, shows reconciliation isn't always neat. It takes time, even in a kid's show. But the real punch comes in The Sign. During the wedding scene, Stripe's behavior becomes noticeably more intense. He's snappy, restless, and not in the mood for celebration. Once again, he and Trixie start arguing. Barely audible, but very real. Now here's the clever bit. Socks is watching, and later she recreates the argument using cake toppers. No words, no lecture, just a child mirroring what she's observed. That tiny scene speaks volumes about how kids absorb emotional tension, even when adults think they're hiding it. It's subtle, it's emotional, and it's all happening in the background while the main plot dances in the spotlight. So now you've seen how Cornelius's love life, Muffin's tantrum, and even Socks's innocent play can hold more profound meaning. But what's next will make you rethink an entire neighborhood. Next up, we're diving into a house that appears abandoned, but its missing family holds one of Bluey's most quietly haunting mysteries. Just when you think Bluey can't surprise you anymore, it tosses in a silent mystery that leaves you asking, wait, what? Let's discuss the busker. Yeah, the person with the guitar you've probably seen in the background a dozen times without a second thought. He's been quietly playing music on street corners throughout the series, adding charm to random moments. But then, in The Sign, something unexpected happens. He officiates Frisky and Radley's wedding. Seriously, he's the priest. And suddenly this casual musician takes on a whole new identity. Is he just somebody with a guitar? Or is there a whole double life going on here? Bluey never explains, and that's the beauty of it. It's one of those blink and you'll miss it details that add so much depth if you're paying attention. Now, let's slow it down for a second and talk about something a little sweeter: new friendships. In the episode Cafe, Bluey meets Winnie, and the two hit it off instantly. But the real magic happens on the adult side of things. Bandit meets Winnie's dad, and you watch this kind of awkward, dad-to-dad small talk slowly turn into a genuine connection. It's refreshing to see both the kids and the parents stepping out of their comfort zones. No big drama, just two generations learning how to make friends. It's subtle but powerful, especially for anyone who's ever moved to a new place or felt like the new parent at school pickup. And then there's Bandit's internal struggle, which quietly builds over multiple episodes. In Curry Quest, we hear he was gone for 6 weeks, a hint that his job takes a toll. In Stickbird, he's distracted, clearly dealing with something deeper. It all comes to a head in The Sign, when Bandit considers selling the house and moving for work. He's torn, career advancement versus family stability, and in the end, he chooses to stay. It's a powerful resolution that doesn't need dramatic music or teary speeches. It's just a dad making a quiet but life-changing decision. 3 background moments, 1 wedding mystery, 1 new friendship, and 1 life choice that hits harder the more you think about it. Up next, there's a quiet little house in Bluey that no one seems to talk about, but its story might be the most emotional one yet. There's one character in Bluey who doesn't say much. Actually, barely says anything at all. But the silence, it speaks volumes. Let's talk about Pretzel. When we first meet Pretzel in the episode Calypso, he's off by himself, quietly doing yoga. While the other kids run around in groups, Pretzel is perfectly content in his little bubble. No drama, no need for validation, just calm. Fast forward to episodes like Cricket and Curry Quest, and you'll spot him again, usually on the sidelines, doing his thing. But here's what's wonderful. Pretzel never looks lonely. He looks peaceful, fulfilled, happy. In a show packed with energy and chaos, Pretzel stands out as a gentle reminder that solitude doesn't mean sadness. His character shows kids and adults that it's okay to be quiet, to enjoy your own company, and to not always be the center of attention. It's one of those small background arcs that delivers a big emotional punch if you're paying attention. And that wraps up this deep dive into the hidden background stories in Bluey you probably never noticed. So, how many of these details had you spotted before? Or did one of them just totally blow your mind? Let us know in the comments. We love reading your theories, and who knows, we might feature one in our next video. But don't go just yet. Bluey is packed with even more emotional layers, subtle symbolism, and blink and you'll miss it moments that most viewers never catch. From secret nods to Bandit and Chili's past, to clever callbacks across episodes, this show rewards fans who look closer. So if this kind of storytelling fascinates you as much as it does us, you're in the right place. Make sure to like this video, hit subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so you never miss our next breakdown of Bluey's hidden gems. Because trust us, there's still so much more to uncover in this incredible show. Until next time, keep your eyes open. Because in Bluey, every background detail tells a story.